Good morning. My name is Diego, and your names are?
My name is Christian.
And my name is Emilio.
All right. Can I have your mark sheets, please? Thank you. First of all, we'd like to know something about you. Emilio, where are you from?
I am from Colima, Mexico.
All right. Christian, how long have you been studying English?
I have been studying English since I was a little kid. In my old school, like 5 years old, I was.
All right, thank you. Emilio, does music play an important role in your life? Why or why not?
Yes, because I think that the music is so important because you start feeling more comfortable and you have best experiences when you are doing something like your homework or some activity. The music can help you to be more concentrated.
Thank you. Christian, how do you most enjoy spending your free time?
Um, I like to go to the gym. I like to spend my time with my family, and I like to watch sports game, playing video games, and just relax mm, pretty much all the time.
All right. Emilio, where would you like to go on your next holiday and why?
I want to go to New York because I want to go to the Central Park because it's a place that I see a lot in the movies. For example, Mi Pobre Angelito, and I want to have the feeling that the movies have and go to the Central Park to know all the parts that the park have.
All right, thank you. This is the final for part one. All right, part two. In this part of the test, I'm going to give each of you three pictures. I'd like you to talk about two of them on your own for about a minute, and also to answer a question about your partner's picture. Candidate A, it is your turn first. Here are your pictures. They show people doing some sport. I'd like you to compare two of the pictures and say what role sports play in these people's lives and how often do you think they need to train.
In the first picture, I can see a dad with her son playing like baseball, but no, no something like so important, like playing for be relaxed or practicing a new sport. And in the second picture, I can see a man that is walking like in a gym. The man is listen music and I think that is walking and is sewing down. I think that down has his statistic about his walking, and that's it.
All right, thank you. Candidate B, who do you think needs to train the hardest and why?
I think the one that has to train the hardest is the second one, the one that is in the gym, because he's like training for to stay in a good shape and have a good health, to stay healthy, and the other one is like just having fun with her daughter.
All right, thank you. All right. Uh, Now, candidate B, here are your pictures. These show people celebrating different achievements. I'd like you to compare two of the pictures and say how important these people's achievements might be for their future and how they are feeling now. All right, let me show you.
Okay, so in the first one we see a man wearing a a graduation cap with a graduation coat. I think he's in front of the university he was studying in, and he's holding his certificate. And I think it is very important to for your future to graduate. And in the third one, we see like a group of girls, I think, and celebrating a championship. They seem like they are very happy. And but if I have to choose between each of them, I think I would think that the most important for them in their future is graduating.
All right, thank you. Now, candidate A, who should feel the proudest of their achievement and why?
I think that the last picture because I see a young girls that win a championship and I think that is the first achievement and that's why I think that is something that is more important because is um, something that is the first achievement and this is something that I think that the girls are going to remember for a lot of time.
Part 3, moving to a different country. Now, I'd like you to talk about something together for about 2 minutes. Here are some things people think about when moving to a different country for work, and a question for you to discuss. Where you have some time to look at the task. All right. Uh, Now, talk to each other about how important these things are when considering living in a different country for work.
Well, Christian, I think that the most important thing that you need to know when you are changing to another country is a different currency. For example, if you live in Venezuela, when you are
Uh-huh.
changing, for example, to United States, your cash it's going to change the value of in the different country. For example, with $1 you can buy a lot in Venezuela, but in United States with $1 you can buy nothing. What do you think?
Yeah. Yes, I agree with you. Um, I think it is a very important like aspect to consider it, as you said.
And
What do
what
you
do you
think
think?
about?
What? Well, sorry.
Don't worry, don't worry. What do you think about the distance from country, from home country?
Well, I think that this is an other aspect that is so important. For example, if you going to be in a country that is so oh my god, like
Yeah.
if you live in Venezuela and you want to go to the United States, for example, the flights are going to be so expensive. What do you think?
Um, I think the same. I also consider it like it is like you're gonna be closer to your friends if the country you're moving to is close, and if you are going to a further country, you're gonna be very you're not gonna be close to your family or friends
Yes. And what do you
at
think
home.
about the language? For example, if you want to be in United States and you don't speak English, you you think that is like a cultural shock?
Yes, I think because you won't be able to communicate at least at the first time. You can learn while you are there, but you're gonna be it's gonna be complicated to at the first time to to communicate with others.
All right, thank you. Okay, thank
But
you. Now you have about a minute to say which aspect is the least important when moving to a different country for work. All right, let me show you.
yes.
Well, I think that the aspect that it doesn't be important is the language because I think that you can start trying speaking, for example, English if you want to go to United States, and it's more easy trying to speak another language or try to start learning another language, and the other aspects are like things that you don't have the control.
Yeah, I agree. Even though I think language is very important, I think it might be the least important, because like if you are going to the USA, you don't speak English at all, and there's like a lot of people there that can speak Spanish. You can and you can learn English by the time, day by day you're um, learning, some words from the community, or I don't know, and it will be like easier in the future.
And for example, if you go to China, you
Mhm.
can use a translator to have a conversation with the people, and you can replace the problem of the language with apps that are developed.
Yes, I agree. I agree too.
All right, thank you. All right, part four, the last part. Christian, do you think that a competitive salary is a good reason to move abroad? Why or why not? What do you think?
Yes, I do. I think I'm gonna make an example about it. Like when you are like, let's say that you live in Colima and you get a job offer in the US, and with a similar salary and all that stuff. But like, are you taking that job offer with a similar salary that your current salary, and like you're gonna be closer to your friends, to your family, and here in Colima, and like if you move to the US, you're just gonna be like a little salary increment, and you're not gonna be able to see your friends or your family in a while. I think it is a important reason to like get a good offer to move to another country.
Okay, how do you think working abroad might benefit someone's professional career?
Um, maybe in other countries, um, the jobs are like more prestigious. I don't know if that's the word. And yeah, it helps you to get a good professional career, to make it better with more reputation.
All right, Christian, some people believe that having different jobs throughout their careers is important to have a fulfilling life. Do you agree? Why or why not?
Sure, it is important. Like maybe you feel more comfortable in some jobs than in another. Um, but I think if you are very aware of what you wanna work in, I think it should not change at all.
Okay, thank you. Emilio, some people say that they will only do a job they dislike if it pay well. What is your opinion? Do you agree?
Well, I am agree because if you have a lot of money, you can make the activities that makes you happy. And for example, if you are in a job that is so borrowed, you can make like a balance with activities that you like or you think that are interesting. And that's why I am agree because you can make something that is interesting for you with the money that you earn.
Oh, all right. Do you think that a person's happiness depends on their job? Why or why not?
I think that yes, because you would spend a lot of time in your job, and if you have a job that is so bad, like you have like partners that doesn't work or something like that, you going to feel so tired or so angry, and that it's going to make you some unhappiness.
Okay, the last one. Emilio, some people find it difficult to balance their professional and personal lives. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think that it's interesting the question because, for example, if you have a job that doesn't need a lot of money, you can make a balance. But for example, the people that have two jobs and work in the night and in the morning, I think that is so difficult to make a balance because you don't have a lot of time to make your activities because you are working a lot. You earn a lot of money, but you don't have the time to spend money or to be with your friends or family. And that's why I think that is like something difficult to respond the question because it depends of the case of the person.
Thank you. That is the end of the test.